All right, we take you back live to Tokyo in Japan. The newly elected conservative prime minister and President Trump just signing, I believe it's part of a trade deal and a military exchange deal in terms of selling military items. That looks like Monica Crowley, well known to this audience here on this show. They're signing a series of deals, as the president spoke about earlier when he spoke, that they're going to be the best of friends, that there's no bigger friend for Japan than the United States of America, and also saying that America is going to help the Japanese build up their military capabilities. Their new trade deal will be the biggest of all time. And if there's any time, there's any doubt, any favor that's needed, they have the strongest ally in the United States. So that signing ceremony taking place now. And I think we have Steve Hilton and Katie Pavlich. What's amazing about all of this to me is, as the president now, he flew 24 straight hours, to get to Malaysia with one stop in between. And he's going from every single corner of the globe trotting, talk about shuttle diplomacy, getting massive new trade deals, massive peace deals that he's pulling together. This is a historic trip, not probably getting the press that it deserves. Katie, we'll start with you.
Yeah, Sean, so the new Japanese prime minister today, during a bilateral meeting right before the signing ceremony, said that this was a new golden age for the relationship between Japan and the United States. And he said that he believes she will be one of the best prime ministers that Japan has ever had. And so there's work being done now with Japan on the economy and commerce and trade. And earlier, as you mentioned, the president signed an agreement with Malaysia and with Thailand. And he's not only putting Americans first by bringing home from these countries billions of dollars in commerce. He signed billions of dollars today worth of exports to Thailand and to Malaysia for LNG. He now has 80 Boeing planes ordered with those countries as a result of his visit there. And then there was the news from today where he was in Air Force One. He said maybe he will do a surprise trip to South Korea and meet with Kim Jong-un. The meeting would be a surprise, not the visit to South Korea. And all of this is to say that he is isolating China on the global stage. He is putting all of these countries in Asia in a position where they are relying on the United States for really important goods, so he can make sure that they're reliant on Americans and their economy rather on China, as he pressures Xi to the table to get rid of the tariffs and to, of course, make sure that the rare earth minerals are open for business for us, because we need them. And since we have too much regulation here in the United States, we can't quite get them out of the ground here. So he has had major successes on the global stage, not just with this trip, but throughout the past 9 months.
Let's get some reaction, Steve Hilton. I mean, you just go back at this time last year. It's been a whirlwind year, right? I mean, and you think of, the president involved in, 7, 8, 9 peace deals now, culminating with the peace deal in the Middle East. Hopefully, I assume that maybe it's not completely finished, but the release of the hostages, a big deal. He continues to use his political capital for peace in Europe and putting pressure on Vladimir Putin. We're expecting some very interesting things coming up with the meeting with President Xi. That would include a deal perhaps on TikTok, also rare earths, also whether or not China is going to continue to import Russian oil, which is the source of funding for their war machine. There's a lot of big things happening on every trip he's taken now. Yeah. And I was on the trip to the Gulf states. You can see the involvement he has with every region in the world and every deal he's making with every country in the world. Your thoughts?
It's incredible to see, Sean. We're watching a president who has absolute mastery of the job in every dimension, combined with his incredible attention to detail. Anyone who knows him knows that that's what he was like in business, and now he's applying it on our behalf across all these different issues. It takes me right back to 2015, 2016, when I first came out in support of the president, and I said, it's going to be incredible to have a pragmatic, problem-solving business guy in the White House, making things happen in that focused way that we just don't see from these career politicians. No. But even better now, he's got a team that's right behind him. That's why this second term is so incredible.
Yeah. By the way, he still has a lot of. We were there in the beginning. A lot of fair weather friends. A lot of people that come and go inside of his orbit. It's interesting to watch them. Oh, they love Trump now, but as soon as something hits the fan, they're out the door. Anyway, appreciate both. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.